Hey there, this is John with NV Property Solutions. In this video, we're going to be talking about the step-up basis and what it is and how it's going to affect you now that we have switched to President Biden being in office now. So, and what does all that mean? I'm going to go ahead and explain that in this video. But before I do, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Of course, give the video a like and, of course, share it with all your friends. So that way, if they're possibly inheriting a house or something of that nature and they want more information on it, please share this video with them, because ultimately this affects, I wouldn't say everyone, but especially if you've inherited a property, this definitely affects you. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So what is the step-up basis? So the step-up basis is when a loved one passes away and you inherited a house or a property, you are supposed to pay the difference on or not the original purchase price when your parents bought it, but of what the current value is of it today, minus the proceeds from what you get. So the current value is, so say you inherited a house that's worth $200,000 right now. You then sell that house for $205,000. The current value of the house is $200,000. So then your taxable income would be $5,000. And of course, with that, the taxes due, because you probably had to pay capital gains tax on it, is about 20%. So then you might end up paying about $1,000 after everything's said and done. So ultimately, the profit to you, because you didn't pay for the house itself, you inherited it, you're going to walk away with about $204,000. Pretty good payday, right? But with this new plan that's going into effect with President Biden, what he's wanting to do is change all that, so that way when your parents originally purchased the house, say back in 1950 or whenever they purchased it, you're then going to have to pay the difference on what the value is now, and it's going to get a little bit more complicated. So let me just go ahead and explain it a little bit. So under Biden's policy right now, if you are the original purchase price of the house that you inherited was about $40,000, you then sell that same house for $205,000 like we originally planned. However, now your taxable income is now $165,000 because of the difference between $205,000 and $40,000. And of course, capital gains tax on it is about 20% of $165,000. So you're looking at about $33,000 tax bill. So now the profit to you is substantially less. It's only $172,000. I mean, it's still a pretty decent payday, but it's a lot heavier with the new Biden tax plan that's coming into play, and it's going to affect not only people that have houses they've inherited, but it's also going to affect other people too, if they inherited a house or a property later down the road and they're going to try and sell it. Ultimately, it's better if you can hold on to the property, so that way you don't have to worry about paying the taxes on it. But there is a way to completely not be taxed on that property at all. However, that's for a whole separate video, and I'm not going to get into this video, maybe in another video later down the road. But ultimately, that's a 1031 exchange. So that's it for this video. Let me just recap a little bit. The current value, or the current policy, is right now, if you sell a house for $205,000, but because it's worth $200,000 right now, your taxable income is only $5,000, so you'll walk away with $204,000 at the end of the day. Now with Biden's tax policy, the original purchase price was $40,000, excuse me, and you sell the house for the same $205,000 price, you walk away with $172,000. So again, it kind of screws people over and all that. But hopefully you found this video somewhat informative. If you didn't, please explain why. And please throw a comment down there, and I'll do the best I can to answer it and to help make the next videos better. But other than that, like I said, that's it for this video. Please, if you're looking to sell your house, or you've inherited a house that you just don't want anymore, feel free to reach out to me anytime. My phone number is 775-391-5236, or head over to my website, nvpropertysolutions.com. There you can learn more about me and my company, and of course, if you have inherited a house and so on and so forth, you can learn more about what you can do to either sell it, rent it out, or what have you. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, and you guys stay safe, and we'll talk to you next time. All right, take care.